Hey everyone! First of all, excuse the hair. I'm recording like 3 different videos at once now, and I'm recording a summer hairstyle video, and this is the resting process for this. While I let this dry, I've decided to record some other videos because it doesn't look half bad just hanging out like that. Anyway, this is the 3rd video in my Bronzed and Beautiful series, and this is the look using some of the products that I mentioned in my Bronzed and Beautiful favorite bronze products video, if that's what I'm going to call it. I don't even know what I'm going to call it yet. But so I'm taking the favorite products that I use for a bronzier look during the summer, and I actually put them into a look for you. And as you can tell, it's a very natural brown look because this is the look. This is it, completed. And there's golden in the eyes. I've got a couple different shadows in there using the Urban Decay Naked palette, and everything is just very natural and glowy and bronzy, obviously, because it's my Bronzed and Beautiful series. So I'm going to go ahead and get started with the eye part of the tutorial, and I hope you all enjoy it. As you can see, half of my eye is done already, obviously, and this is the eye I'm going to do. This entire look is going to be using the Naked Eye palette because this is my favorite Bronzed and Beautiful eye product, even though I mentioned a couple of others. So the whole look is going to be using this palette. And the first thing we're going to do is we're going to prime our eyelid, and we're going to use the Urban Decay Primer Potion, but instead of using just a regular old one, I have a text message. Instead of using a regular one, we're going to use Sin, and here's why. If you take a look at it, turn down my brightness. If you take a look at it, it actually has a bronze tint to it. And it's a subtle shimmery look, so it's just a little bit more appropriate for a bronzed, glowy eyeshadow look anyway. So now that we're all bronzed, we're going to get right into it, and we're going to start with Sin, which is the second one here. And we're going to take, I'm just taking a regular old eyeshadow brush, and this is going all over the lid as a nice shimmery natural base. It can go up into the crease and even a little bit beyond it, like so. And then next we're going to be taking a stiff little brush. This is Sephora's smudge brush, number 14. And I like it because even though you need more time to use this, it packs on a lot of color. And what we're going to be using is Half Baked, which is this one right here, and this is a gold color. Since we're going with bronze, I've been loving gold this summer. So as you can see, you need a couple of times to do it, but it really packs on the color. So that's going to go almost over the whole lid. You're going to stop right about 2/3 of the way in. And you can pack it on as much as you want or as little as you want. Making sure that's even. I love Half Baked. It's such a pretty gold. Next, I'm going to take a flat brush. I did this look really, really quick because for summer I love quick, simple, easy, but beautiful. And so I'm keeping this as fast as I can. What did I use? Oh, I remember. Next, I'm going to take a regular old crease brush. This is the Bare Essentials crease brush, and I'm going to use this matte dark brown color called Buck, and I'm just going to use that to kind of draw a line, not even a line, just kind of buff out the crease a little bit, so when I put the darker color in there, it's not such a shocking, line. This kind of blends it in before we even put it there. Neutralizes it a little bit. Then we're going to take our flat eyeshadow brush. This is from Bare Essentials as well. And I'm going to be using Smog, which is the one right next to the Half Baked Gold. I'm going to take that, and the Smog is going to go on the outer half of our lid. Maybe not even quite half, maybe outer third. Into the crease, and the reason I use the flat brush is because it gets into the crease real nice too. And because this is a natural-ish look, I don't have to blend it all out because the colors are all very natural to begin with. So that is what I have so far. And you can, again, make this as dramatic or as light as you want it. So it doesn't go out exceedingly far or up exceedingly high or anything. It's just quick, simple, easy. The next thing we're going to do is go back to our eyeshadow brush that we used with Sin, and we're going to use Virgin, which is the lightest color in here, as a highlight. So anywhere you haven't put eyeshadow yet, swipe Virgin on your eyes. I use this as a brow highlight all the time. So it's kind of a multitasker. Then we are done with the eyelid part of the eyeshadow. No liner or anything. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take an eyeliner brush, go back into the half-baked gold. This is my favorite part. I love doing gold underneath my eyes, so not on the waterline, but right underneath here. Swipe the gold. Just a little bit, nothing major or anything. It just gives it a little bit of a pop that you wouldn't normally have. Next, for my eyeliner, I'm not putting any on my upper lid, like I said. I'm just going to be using, this came with the Naked palette for me. It has, I can't remember what this one's called. Zero, which is the black one, and Whiskey, which is the brown one. Because we're going for the natural bronze look, I'm going to be using Whiskey on my waterline. Just a little bit to give me a little bit of definition. And then the last step is, of course, mascara, and I'm going to be using the Clinique Lash Doubling Mascara, which is my favorite summer mascara thus far. 1 or 2 coats, it's up to you. And that's it for the eye portion of my bronzed and beautiful makeup look. And now to continue with the look, we're going to move on to the face, obviously. And the first thing I'm going to do for the bronzed and beautiful look is, of course, apply bronzer. So I'm going to start with oh my god, I tried to combine the two words, NARS Laguna bronzer. And I'm taking a big fluffy brush because this is kind of my all-over bronzer for the summer. And I'm going to do the 3E technique because my foundation is a little lighter now that my skin has gotten tan. So I use this to kind of even everything out. I even put it on my neck. It looks like a lot, but really when your skin is so much lighter thanks to your foundation, the bronzer really, really helps and it actually makes it look more natural. So as you can see, my NARS Laguna bronzer is my sort of all over bronzer. And then what I've been doing is taking a flatter face brush. Which one have I? Here. Flawless face brush. It's a little bit flatter and smaller. And I've been taking the Tarte, what's it called? Park Avenue Princess bronzer, which is a little bit darker. As you can tell, I've definitely hit pan on this sucker. And using this as my contouring blush, or bronzer. So I put this bronzer where I want the thinner cheeks to look and all of the contouring, as opposed to the NARS Laguna bronzer, which kind of I've been putting everywhere. Putting it right where you want the contouring to happen. And that's it for my bronzer. And then I'm doing a double blush color look because I feel like it's a little bit more natural for summer. This is Benefit's Dallas Box Powder. And I love this powder for summer especially because look at that color. This color is very bronzy to begin with. There's a little bit of golden shimmer in there, just a little bit. So it's kind of a rosy mauve blush and a bit of a bronze all in one. So I'm taking a different Flawless face brush. I think, it's the same brush, but they look different. How crazy is that? Like this one's a little bit more narrow. And I'm actually going to use this to apply the Benefit Dallas, and this is going to go on my cheekbones. See, look at that color. I really like that and how natural it looks. So that's step 1 of my cheeks, and you could just leave it like that. I really like the way that looks with the rest of the bronzed look. But to give it a little bit of something, because everything is very natural and brown toned, I'm actually going to be taking Benefit's Coralista. Trying to hold the brush in the box. Benefit's Coralista, which is this awesome coral color. This is, I think, hands down my favorite blush. I've been using it so much. And I'm taking a smaller angled blush brush. This is from Bare Essentials as well. Getting some on there, and I'm going to do it on the apples of my cheeks and only about halfway back, just to add a little bit more dimension and pink. Well, coral. A little bit more rosy glow to the otherwise very bronze cheek look. And I don't know if you guys can tell, but it just gives a little something extra, don't you think? And then the last, oh no, two more steps. I'm also going to be taking my NARS Laguna, oh my god. I'm also going to be taking my NARS Orgasm Illuminator and using this as my highlighter because it has a, oh, that's way too much. You only need a little bit because it has a beachy, shimmery, it's the tone of the Orgasm blush, but it's got a little bit of a bronze look to it. And so I put that where I normally put my highlighter, which is in the C around my eyes and on my cheekbone. And that just gives you a little bit of a glow to go with the summer bronzed look. And then the last step is your lips, and my lips have been really simple all summer, and one of my favorite products to use on them for the bronzier look is Jouer's Mimosa. And I don't know if you can tell, but it's a little bit pinky, but it's got the gold flecks in it, and so it comes off as a nice bronzed colored lip gloss. Just apply that as much or as little as you want. And it just kind of gives your lips the same sort of tone as the rest of your body has. So yeah, that's it for the bronzed and beautiful look using my favorite products. And so this is the third video in my series, and I can't think of anything else to really throw in with the bronzed and beautiful series. If you can think of something, by all means, please let me know. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you're having an excellent summer, and I will talk to you all soon. Bye!